Did the intro sound weird to everybody? Did it sound like it was sped up? Or was it just me?
Yep.
Am I tripping? Okay.
Yep. StreamYard is doing some weird shit tonight.
Okay. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Tipsy Gossip. I am Roz mixed with the coast, Marcy Diamond, and we have Ken Shock in the corner. How are you? Oh, before we go any further, if you're watching this on Twitter, make sure you tap that screen and get those hearts pumping. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you don't already subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. How are you ladies doing tonight?
Good. Super good. How about you, Ken Shock?
I'm okay now.
What are you drinking?
Ken Shock?
Same as always for me.
Yeah.
You gotta let us know. We don't know.
As always,
Somebody new might be watching.
I am drinking brandy with a wine back.
Yay.
I'm drinking cold water.
Bacardi. Oh, he's drinking water.
I got stuff to do tonight, so I gotta be on point. If I start drinking, I'm done for the night. So I need to, you know what I'm saying, chill for a second. So wait, but how was your day? How's everybody's day? I mean, anything interesting happened since the last time we talked?
Not really. It was pretty uneventful week. Just working out a lot and doing a treadmill. Only do it 20 minutes, but I like it. I got to get myself back in shape before I just go full blast.
Thank you, Myra, for the heart. We see you. Where do you wish to start?
Today's my Friday, so yay me.
Do you work tomorrow?
Nope.
Oh, awesome. That's nice.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
It is Father's Day weekend coming up, so all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day in advance. We know you're doing your thing out there. If you're a deadbeat dad, may you rest in peace, because y'all messing up for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Go see your kids. If you can, go see your kids. You know, do what you gotta do to go see your kids this weekend.
I'm bummed I can't go see my dad.
Well,
He's in lockdown quarantine.
Where do you lay? Oh, go sorry.
What? I gotta go see my dad and mom on Sunday. That's about all I'm gonna do. And then I'll go in the pool because it's always freaking hot. It was like 98 today. So hot.
Where should we start today? Where should we start today?
I just found out about the Live Tour, and I saw that it's a tour like the PGA Tour, but there's more money involved in it. And first to jump over, and it's made $94 million or 97 in his time with the PGA, his whole career. And they signed him to a $200 million contract to make the jump, and he did it.
Yeah, and I was reading about this. That's a real dilemma. Like, what would you do? Like, you only made so much money, but they offer you double what you've made your entire career. But the money comes from the Saudi kings. Is that, the big issue?
Yep.
I think I would take the money. I'm not going to lie to you. I can, people try to play that. Oh, he shouldn't do that because of who it is, and what would you do in that situation? Be honest with yourself.
I'd take the money.
I mean, how old is Phil Mickelson? He's not getting any younger. At his age, if they offer you at his age $200 million, you got to take that. Unless what he's saying, Ken Shark.
But when you start taking money like that, you start being able to be told what to do. You're no longer just playing the sport.
No, it's the same thing as a PGA. You just
No, it's not, because they're offering you that kind of money for a reason.
because they got it.
Okay.
It's the same thing. They're not gonna make them do. It might do some advertisers, but it's nothing extraordinary.
Okay.
Babe,
It's just golf. You know, they got their tours. You got to go do their tours. Same thing as the PGA. You do their tours and they do a little, you know, speaking afterward, doing interviews. Nothing.
Well, there's so much dilemma and drama about it because calling it blood money. Because, you know, Jamal Khashoggi was by them. Supposedly.
You're breaking up,
Yeah.
Marcy.
I know. Something on my end over here. I don't know why.
But let's think: is all the money from the PGA Tour legit money? You know, all those what do they call those golf courses that don't accept women? All those golf courses that still don't accept black people. You know what I'm saying? Is that legit money to take from them? These racist golf courses all over the country.
Do they still do that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they won't come out and say no black people, but in order to get in, you got to be like Obama level somebody to get in there. You know what I'm saying? They don't let the average, you know, guy come in and like, hey, I want to try out. You know.
Wow.
And you know, another ton of them still don't have to let women in. So, is it really legit money from the PGA? It's all shady shit. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how long is the contract? Let me look up the contract.
4
See how
years.
long it is.
4 years.
$50 million a year? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dustin Johnson was another PGA defector, and he earned 74 million of the courses of his career. And Live Golf signed Johnson to a 4-year contract worth 125 million. They face a less intensive schedule and earn a bigger paycheck for winning some tournaments.
Phil Mickelson is 52 years old. Through his career, like you said, for his career on the PGA, he only made 94 million.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody comes in.
4 million.
He's been playing a long time.
I don't care. I've been working a long time. I don't have $94 million.
For a professional athlete, that's not a lot for a professional athlete.
Isn't that horrible to say that's not a lot?
For the level he plays, it isn't.
It's golf.
It's still we don't watch golf and we know who he is. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be a name in golf, to be up was one of the tops. He's the battle with Tiger Woods. And
yeah, that's the only two I know.
Exactly. And he's only got 94 million his whole career. And these people offering him 200 million for 4 years. 4 years, 200 million. You got to take that. And the people going to criticize him, like, you would do the same thing in his situation.
$200 million, $125 million for freaking 4 years.
That's, you know, people can always say, you know, my morals wouldn't let the money be offered to you on the table. You know, it's always easy to say when you ain't getting the offer. Oh, I would never take that money for doing that. But when the money's in your face, and like, look here, sign here. We got 20 million for you. An easier schedule. It's only 4 years. You would regret that for the rest of his life if he didn't.
Yep.
He's doubling his career earnings in 4 years.
What did he do with the 94 million he already earned? How much money can you spend in your life?
It's not about him, it's about his family. He's taking care of generations.
Okay. I'm gonna check out now.
Why are you checking out? You get so frustrated.
Because I find it ridiculous. $94 million would last me, my children, and my grandchildren if they're smart.
Everybody's smart. You might have that one grandkid who wants to blow everything. You never know.
Well, then he gets an allotment, and once his allotment is gone, he better find somebody to live off of. $94 million for one person to earn in their lifetime at 52 years old should be enough. Why do you have to keep getting more and more and more and more? What is the other 200 million going to do for you?
They paying
you have everything you want now with $94 million. I don't get it. See, this is
if they offered it to him, why not take it? If I said, Michelle, I'm gonna give you $52 million for 4 years, you wouldn't take it for playing World of Warcraft?
From where I'm at now, yes, I would take it. But after the $52 million, I have enough money.
So you're gonna turn down more money for doing the same thing you've been doing?
It wouldn't be an incentive for me to switch from what league I was already in to another league. If I'm already here and I'm already happy and I've already got enough money, more money isn't going to entice me. I have enough. But you will not accept that from me. So I didn't
say I didn't accept it. I'm just saying, you think it's enough. I mean, but
yes.
He has enough. Yeah, he has enough. But if they're going to keep putting money in your pockets.
If he has enough, what is the incentive?
They're giving him more. That's all it is. If they just gonna keep giving, some people, I mean,
yeah, they're giving it. So why would you say no? Like, you're not even asking for it.
Because if I already have enough, more is not an incentive for me to do a thing.
I don't know.
So you just turn it down and just what? Just
at 94 million, I probably would have walked away. I would have said, okay, I got enough. See ya. I'm going to retire. I have enough. 200 million wouldn't entice me when I already have 94 million in the bank.
So having 294, he probably doesn't have 94. I mean, it's been over career earnings.
However much he has, even if he has 5, that if I have everything I want and everything I need, 200 million, I guess I'm just not, I don't see it. I don't understand it.
Just the way the world is. I mean, the people going to offer you money for doing the same thing you've been doing. So,
and some people will take it. I wouldn't.
Okay. So when I offer you, let's say you were playing World of Warcraft. There's a game pretty much the same thing, but they're gonna offer you $5 million to play for 2 years. You would turn that down?
How much is World of Warcraft paying me? If it's what I'm getting now, which is nothing, I'm paying them. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, and then listen. You do the 2 years. You make the $5 million. I'm like, oh, yo, you did a great job, but we could do another 3 years for $20 million. You gonna turn that down just because you made the 5? You're gonna play anyway. Just keep.
Okay, in your scenario, I'm paying to play World of Warcraft. They are offering me money for 2 years to play their game.
Right.
I have to play their game no matter whether I like it or not. At the end of those 2 years, if I don't like their game, I still have their money and I can go back to World of Warcraft.
I'm saying, if they're offering you to keep playing for another 20
if I don't like their game, I'm not going to keep playing.
But it's the same. You like the game because you played it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but just a different name.
Then I would continue if I enjoyed the game, but that doesn't stop me from playing World of Warcraft. This stops them from moving back to the PGA.
Why go back? You're going to retire with 200 million.
Because I enjoyed playing World of Warcraft. They enjoyed playing in the PGA.
No, they enjoyed playing golf. The PGA was.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Golf. PGA is just a body that only body that can play with.
I'll give you that.
That's like let's say there's 2 NFLs or 2 NBAs. They both want you, but this one offer you 20 million, and this one offer you 50 million.
But if I had already earned more than what these people were offering me, if I had earned what I considered enough money in the first league, like he's got 94 million, I guess I wouldn't have been seeking out more.
He didn't seek. They came to him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what the drive is to go after more money when you should have enough.
They came to him and was like,
I don't care who came to who. $94 million is enough money for your lifetime.
Yeah, it is, but you can have money for
why didn't he
everybody's
retire?
Why would they offer them
You
$200
can
million?
still play golf if you retire.
Then he'd be playing for free when you can get $200 million to play.
Okay, I give up. I'm done. I'm not money driven.
You are money driven. You gotta have money to survive. You're not driven by it, but you need it. And if you have $1 million, you're gonna want another $1 million. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's not money hungry. It's just that you're making so much money and they're offering you, why turn it down? That's all I'm saying. Marcy?
Yeah, Marcy.
Hey, well, I wouldn't turn it down because it can go for your family. You can just invest it, start a school, start some amazing things with it. If that's where your head's at. I don't know if he's doing that or has any interest in doing that, but I would love to start like a school for kids that really want to play golf. I would do that and didn't have the means to, and could go to a private school where they just focus on that, like some kind of sport, any sport that they wanted to play but couldn't.
Right. And even if he doesn't, he just want to keep for himself. It's his money. I mean,
yeah. Yep, true.
I give him the credit though, I would take it, Speaking of big money people, let's talk about this for a quick second. I don't know if this is true or not, but allegedly Elon Musk is being sued for $258 billion over alleged Dodge pyramid scheme. Did you hear about this?
No.
Yeah, they coming for him.
Oh my gosh.
It says defendants falsely and deceptively claim Dodge is a legal investment when it has no value. Johnson wishes to represent Dodge traders who have experienced losses since April of this year.
But he doesn't own it.
He doesn't own what?
Dogecoin.
He doesn't, but he was promoting it and telling people to invest in it on his Twitter.
That's so stupid.
He didn't do the I'm not a legal investment advisor.
Yeah, don't listen to me for investment advice. I'm not giving investment advice. You got to say the disclaimer all the time.
Let's see what this guy has to say in this video.
If you lost money on Dogecoin at any point, you might be getting paid soon if this lawsuit against Elon Musk works out. Do you guys think Elon will be found guilty? If you lost money on...
He didn't say much.
Right?
Do you think there's a legit case there?
Nope.
Do you think he'll actually go to court or he'll try to just sell it and quit to get it out the way?
Unless the laws state that he did something wrong. Like if the law says you can't say that people should invest in something, then I would say, well, he's in.
But he was tweeting, Doge. And that puts him on the, because let me see if I can find a tweet that's easy to find. Wait. He was, one of those saying Doge, invest in Doge. This is the next thing. It's the next big thing. Yeah, he's put out a lot of tweets about that. Now that I think about it. So it's going to come back on him. Are you froze, Marcy? Yeah, she is. What do you think, Keshak?
Considering that he was referred to as an African American the other day.
Don't get me started.
You better watch out. Hey, I didn't say it.
You're repeating the shenanigans.
I'm repeating the shenanigans because the shenanigans are out there.
There
That
she
might
is.
work
It
against
keeps
you.
throwing me off, and it said something went wrong. I don't know what happened.
Why can't I search his tweets? Like I said, to do it
I
on my
swear
phone.
I didn't say anything, Marcy.
Oh, already?
Yeah, but yeah, he had a history of promoting Doge
Yeah.
when everybody was buying into it, and a lot of people lost money. A lot of people lost money in that.
To sue somebody just is outrageous.
Hey, you
Over-
heard about that Geico case, right?
No.
This woman had relations with her boyfriend in the backseat of his car and got HPV and sued Geico and got awarded $5.2 million.
What does Geico have to do with it?
Exactly.
Because that was the insurance company of his car.
How'd
And
she
it
find
held
that
up
out?
under appeal.
That's a smart ass lawsuit. Wait, so he got sex in the back of his car, had HPV, and sued.
The girl sued Geico because she said he knew his status and didn't reveal it to her. And because they insured the car that it happened in, they were liable.
Wow, what lawyer just came up with that?
I have no idea, but he won $5.2 million for her. I don't know what his fee was, but
33%.
Yo,
That's outrageous.
that's a hell of a lawsuit.
I know Geico is sitting there going, wait, what, how are we liable?
Because I'm pretty sure she just went to her lawyers like, who can I sue? I'm upset. I got HPV from fucking this guy in the car. I want to sue somebody. And he's like, wait a minute. In the car? Who's
really.
his insurance? Okay, we might have something here. Like,
But it hinged on the fact that he knew and didn't reveal his status.
and is able to prove that he knew.
Apparently.
The craziest shit you hear, I swear to God. I
Yeah.
mean, I got a coffee this morning. You know how you heard that lady got $400,000 from McDonald's for that coffee that burnt her lip years ago?
No, that was a legit. There's a documentary about
That
that.
was legit.
That was
Right.
legit.
But they don't put the things on the coffee anymore. I got a coffee this morning. It was hot as shit. They don't even put those little guards around the coffee anymore. Not
Oh,
where
they
I'm
don't-
at. Not where I go.
They want another lawsuit.
Yeah. All I gotta do is burn the shit out of myself.
That coffee was like lava on that lady. It burnt her whole thighs up and like
Can you show me a picture of it? Because I never saw what it did to her.
She was a very elderly lady. And because her skin was so thin, it really did damage to her. And these ain't the lips we talking about. Because it spilled in her lap.
Oh my God.
And she had to have so many reconstructive surgeries. And
Wow.
And out of all of the millions and millions of dollars that they awarded, I think she got like 50,000.
Wow.
Because
pictures are pretty
after they
graphic.
paid all her medical bills and all that, it was really a sad story after it all came out. Because I can't imagine. My dad's 89 years old. I can't imagine him wasting a cup of like scalding hot coffee in his lap at a drive-through.
That happened to my son.
Because that was at a time when they used to give your coffee like. I remember I used to go get coffee from my dad. They would put a whole scoop of ice in there, and that shit was still like scalding hot. So, like, that early '90s, they didn't give a fuck. They just gave you just fucking lava in the cup, and it was like, go ahead, you know. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I can't find the burns of her legs. I can find the burns on her hand.
Wow. She got burned
But-
everywhere.
But I think the assumption was that you weren't gonna drink it for a while, that you like had to drive to your job, or you had to drive to, that you had to go some distance. It was gonna have a chance to cool down before you tried to drink it. But I think what happened is when they handed it to her, it was off kilter or something, and that's how it spilled.
Oh Lord.
Because she wasn't trying to drink it when it spilled.
Oh, I see. I bet she gave a holler that.
Oh yeah, watch. I don't know if the documentary is still on Netflix. They said like her son was driving. He said, "I heard the loudest scream of my life. I didn't realize what was going on." Like she lost it because it's like it burnt. Like they showed her inside her thighs were just like black from like the coffee burning her.
That happened to my son. He was 5 years old, and he said that his aunt put coffee up on the dash for some reason, and they were turning a corner, and it fell off the dash, went right into his seat, and went under his thighs. So his whole legs were burned. He had like 3rd-degree burns, and they sent him back to my house that way. I was really pissed off. They were like, "Oh, here's some antibiotic ointment," because she was a nurse. "Here's some cream. Just stick this on him." I'm like, "No, he actually needs to go to the hospital." I can't believe not one of you thought to take him to the hospital. That blew my mind.
And imagine the pain he was in.
Yeah.
Because after you burn yourself on something, and I've burnt myself on many things like toasters and
yeah,
I was so stupid. I made a bagel one day and then put my hand inside the toaster to pick it up. I don't know what I was thinking.
Wasn't thinking. That was the problem.
Exactly. And my hand was like,
doing.
You gonna think about this later.
right.
Matter of fact, I can still feel it, like where it actually burned my fingers.
Dang. You just stuck your hand right in there.
So I was just like, so that had to just, that's, why would somebody do that?
Have you guys seen the video of Britney Spears' ex-husband walking through the house? Walking through her house.
Really?
And he busted back past security and walked in her house and was taking video of it. "Oh, you like roses, huh?" And he was trying to, Jason Alexander is his name. He walked through there, got in somehow. So she, from what I heard, she fired her whole entire security team.
Well deserved. You can't stop one man from cutting in the house. You got everybody.
I don't even know how would he find out about her wedding in the first place? That overshadowed her wedding. He really screwed that up for her. Nobody knew she was getting married. Well, it was out then, but he put it on his live on IG.
People recording their crimes is ridiculous. Like, turn the fucking phone off and do your dirt.
Yeah. I don't know why he was so pissed off about it. He must have been drunk or high.
I don't think he was thinking he was recording his crime. I think he was thinking, I am ruining her day for her.
Yeah.
And that's what he was recording. The fact that it was a crime probably never even occurred to him.
True. He just wanted to fuck up her day.
Yeah, and he's gonna fuck up his life. But I don't blame her. Fire all security. Y'all let him get to the house. Y'all should have seen him at the gates. Yep. Like, hold on, who is this pulling up? How do you get that close? Everybody got to go. I'm firing everybody.
True.
Because he could have been on some real, I'm finna blow the house up type shit. And he in the house. He could have just lit a couple matches and who knows? Yeah, fire the whole security staff.
Unbelievable.
Well, speaking of security staff, here goes another video. Of course, everything freezes. So we have the very talented Tom Hanks. You hear about this? This guy's going crazy.
I'll bring some items. I want some items.
How you doing?
It's been a long
Be
time.
careful, Tom.
Watch out. Move. It's been a long time, Tom. What are you doing? Back the off! What are y'all doing? What do you want? Knocking over my wife. Yeah, they're bugging. Sorry.
Come on, man.
Sorry about that, Tom.
Tom almost lost his shit out there. They almost knocked over his wife.
Can
Why
you play
are
it
they-
again?
Yeah, it's gonna keep playing.
It kind of froze.
So Tom Hanks is walking up, and these guys are like, they're like all got their phones out trying to record Tom Hanks. Like, what? Look at these guys.
Poor guy.
They almost knock over his wife. Tom should have slapped somebody. That's what I say.
Oh, they didn't really show it. Yeah.
No, you can see it on the side. She's walking. She's like walking by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
Uh-huh.
are- yeah, Tom should have slapped somebody, and that would send a message to everybody: don't back up away from my wife. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have did.
for Tom Hanks to lose it that much was incredible.
Because
They
like, what
have
did
no
they-
privacy, and it's like if people come down on them if they expect privacy, but I feel like they should expect some kind of space between them and other people. That's just normal. I don't see why it's bad for them to expect some kind of respect.
It all starts with this guy right here in the white hat. Watch him. He's all on his wife. Look, he's got his phone out trying to get his wife. Get the fuck away from my wife. I would have lost her right there. And then he comes up again trying to push and shove. And that's what he bumps the black guy into his wife, and she almost falls. Like, that dude should have got punched. He deserved a slap. You doing too much. Get that camera on my wife's face.
Yep.
In this case, I don't think that I agree with Marcy that they do expect or should expect some privacy. But in this situation, I don't think that they were expecting privacy. I think that they were actually doing like a walk.
Yeah.
Not a red carpet, but a walk from whatever event they were at or whatever. But he didn't get pissed off until they crowded his wife. And then he lost his mind. He was like, look, back up off my wife. He was like letting them take pictures. He was like, letting them record, because I don't think he was expecting that level of privacy. But when they almost knocked her over, he lost it.
Yep.
And what did they see? This is what I understand. They trying to get this video. What are they gonna do with this video? You got a video
Right.
of Tom Hanks walking. What is that worth?
Yeah.
What is? I mean, are you gonna show it to your family? I just seen Tom Hanks walking. Okay.
Right? What's
Now
the
I have
big
to admit,
deal?
I did do the same thing when I seen Dennis Rodman, but I didn't get in his face with the camera like, oh, look. I was at a distance, like, yo, look, it's this fucking Rodman.
I'm not the kind of person that records. Like when something's happening or something big's happening, I'm not thinking, oh, let me take out my phone and record. I've never ever been like that. Like when a situation is going down, like I was in California, and this guy, a homeless dude, snatched this lady's sweater and was trying to hit her, and he was just going bananas. He was on his bike. He's started freaking out, screaming and yelling at me and this other guy because we told him, what are you hitting an older lady for? What the fuck's wrong with you? So he starts reaching in his pocket like this, and he's grabbing something out, and he gets this bag and he opens it, and I'm just watching, and I'm thinking he's grabbing a gun, and he grabs his cell phone, and he was trying to call 911, but like I'm thinking the way he's acting, he's gonna grab something and try to shoot somebody, but it never occurred to me to film people. Like it doesn't occur to me to ever film somebody when someone's acting out in a store or I'm witnessing something for myself. I don't know why. I just don't understand why people film. I've seen celebrities. I've seen them on South Beach. I've seen them. I never think to film them. Just like never happens.
But you have to remember that some of these people, this is their life. This is what they do.
But
Tom Hanks is going to be here.
But I don't think you saying it was TMZ people.
That one guy didn't look like he would be, the little scrawny guy.
He probably sold it. Somebody sold it to Daily Mail or.
Here, but the thing is that you only get paid for stuff like that if you're like the only person out there to catch it. Like if you're in a parking lot and just so happen to see like Tom Hanks walk up, like, oh shit, Tom Hanks. And then you might be able to get
drunk and he falls, that's big money.
Right. But
or you see him make a drug deal or it's gotta be something interesting.
But if it's 20 people out there with they all cameras out, that's worth nothing because you can't sell it. You can show it to your friends. Like, I just seen Tom Hanks. Okay, cool. Now what? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I could show it to my friends. They'd probably be impressed. You went outside? But
so
I think he was justified. He was acting accordingly up until they pushed his wife. And then I think he acted accordingly then too. Back up. Because he's used to being photographed. He's used to being, having video taken of him. And they were both heading in the same direction. She was slightly ahead of him, which she should be.
I think that triggered him, though. Seeing his wife almost fall. I really think that triggered him.
Yeah, I think it did too. And I think he was justified in his reaction. Because when have you ever heard of Tom Hanks getting angry at anything ever?
Yeah, really.
What would trigger me was the guy trying to put the camera on my wife's face. Like, why are you recording her? Back up. They were just doing. All of them were just doing too much. The black guy was like running up, trying to walk next to him. I mean, it's just he's a great actor, great celebrity. I mean, but. And once if I'm somewhere I see somebody famous and people acting like that, I step back. Like, let me get away from this shit because this
never occurs to me to ask for an autograph either. Do you ever ask for autographs?
I used to, but then it's like once you get older, like I got these autographs and like, what do I do with them now?
Right.
I admire them because I have several that are very important to me.
Well, that's good. If you're a collector, that's different. If you collect them, you take care of them. But me, if someone gave me, I'd probably shove it in some drawer somewhere.
So, yeah, that was crazy. Tom Hanks lost his shit, and and he had to, yell, "What the fuck, man?"
I don't even think he lost it. Because Tom Hanks has been so put together for so long. If he actually lost it, I swear they couldn't put that video on YouTube.
Right.
That man, if he loses it, I don't want to be there.
If you're watching, give us a comment. What do you think about Tom Hanks? I see people watching. Come on, let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, really.
Speaking of comments, we didn't get to it last week, but should we get into Ask Marcy?
Yeah.
All right. There's a good one. Are there days you really don't feel like it? Like doing scenes or doing anything?
Oh, like all the time. That's why I'm so lazy and I barely ever film. Oh my God, it's bad. I just did some scenes though. What that I can cut up tomorrow. They were with Valentina Bellucci.
I've seen clips. I've seen pictures.
Yeah. So that's exciting. I just have to cut them up. Video, edit them. I just got them today, so I'm excited. And then the 18th, I do a scene with Brickzilla. Can you fucking believe that?
Brickzilla?
Look him up.
Let me turn that off because that's
You're gonna die. Familiar. Brickzilla. You're gonna die when you see him. You should look him up, Kinshock. Your eyes will burn.
Oh shit. Yo, this is wild.
Yep. That's who I do a scene with on the 18th.
Wait. Does he have like those narrow hips?
I don't know. He has something that's 13 inches though.
Oh, here we go. Second question. How many videos have you made?
Say what?
The second question. How many videos have you made?
Oh my gosh. I have no clue. Shoot. How many scenes have I done for different companies? Probably like 25. That's not a lot though. There's girls that have 2, 3, 4, 500.
The legendary
That's
SJ. How can you tell if it truly feels good during the filming?
How can a viewer tell?
I don't
You
know.
can't.
Yeah,
You
you got-
can't.
You're good actors.
That's the good
Actresses.
thing. Yes. Yes. And people go, acting. Yeah, it's acting. No, bitch, it is. Because half these people had breath that stank are not attractive. And you got to make it look like it's the best thing in the fucking world.
Okay, here's a good one. How would you feel if one of your kids went into the business you do?
I'd be fine with it because I just told my youngest, you know what you should do? I said, you should do gay porn. He was like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, that look
I
was
said-
not for what was being said. It was a Johnsonville sausage commercial.
Why'd you suggest he do gay porn? Is your son gay or?
Because he doesn't want to work and he wants to stay home. So I said, you should do like webcam and just your customers will be primarily men. Just do webcam, stay home. He said, I don't know, man. Because he's considers himself bi. That's why I said it.
Oh, okay.
So I said, just do gay porn. So
What was? Sorry. What was the moment that you knew being a porn star was for you? They put corn because you can't say porn on TikTok.
they put corn, really?
Yeah, you can't put porn on. You can't say porn on.
So
TikTok.
what's it say again? What's the moment? What?
You knew that being a porn star was for you.
I'll tell you the story.
Let's hear it.
I was getting my makeup done for my first scene. And the girl goes, this is your first scene? The girl doing my makeup. I said, yeah. And then she's doing my makeup and she goes, are you okay? And I said, yeah. And she said, do you want to cry? And I said, no. And she said, okay, because just yesterday I did a makeup for an 18-year-old and it was her first scene. And she broke down crying. And I said, oh. And I got concerned and I thought, shit, maybe I'll cry after the scene because I didn't feel like crying. That maybe something's wrong with me. Maybe I'm a horrible person, evil, who knows?
Nah,
So-
you knew what you were getting into. The 18-year-old probably had no idea.
That's
just
what I
sound
thought.
good,
They're
and then when
young.
And then when she
Yeah.
actually got to, like, oh shit, this is it for real. This is for real now.
She was
Okay.
crying. The lady couldn't do her makeup. So then I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll cry after I do my scene. So I do my scene. I'm totally fine. I don't cry. And then I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll cry tomorrow. So tomorrow comes, I don't cry. And I thought, wow, shit, it doesn't bother me at all. This doesn't bother me at all, doing porn, not at all. Like, I never feel bad about myself. I never feel like, oh, I'm some piece of shit or I'm horrible for it. So that's when I knew, right then, the next morning.
Here's a good question. Have you considered producing instead of acting?
Yeah. That would be other people, right?
Yeah, just putting it together and having Marcy Diamond Presents
Well, if you've ever heard of Sally D'Angelo, have you heard of her?
Who?
Sally D'Angelo XXX.
No,
She's
never
like 64, 65, amazing, still doing it. I don't know. I wonder, am I going to still be doing it then? I don't know. But she gets a ton of work. She worked for Brazzers. She's really hot, really
Yeah,
pretty.
She has what's the word? Big
Skinny.
breasts.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I wouldn't mind it, producing, but I don't feel like yet I need to be out of the game. You don't ever really need to be out of the game. Sally D'Angelo's close to 70. If you want to be a GILF, you can be a GILF.
Gilfs.
And then if you want to be a great GILF, I guess you could be a great GILF.
There's such thing as great gilfs.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's great grandmas that are out there fucking, but I don't know. I haven't seen any.
Yo. Somebody will watch it because men are creeps. There's a man out there looking for it. There's a great gilfs. Where's it at? Tell me where to find it.
A great grandma screwing.
Somebody's searching it right now. Somebody
Let me
is
see if
searching it right now.
Grandma sex happening. Great. How you spell grandma? Is it grand? Yeah, great grandma sex.
You're on mute, Ken Shock.
If there's not, there will be.
It says great grandma search XN. Never mind. I won't say the rest of the site.
Already.
Wow!
It's out there.
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you right now, Roz.
Send it to me.
He's gonna look. He's gonna look.
I'm gonna look.
Holy shit! He's got to do all the work for her. You should see. Just in the main picture, you can already tell he's got to do all the work for her.
Oh my! Oh.
He's holding her up.
Yeah.
And there's like bunched up skin. He's holding her up like this in front of him. And there's like all this bunched up skin that he's holding on to. Go great grandmas.
Every great grandma's not gonna look like that.
This isn't this.
You know what?
This isn't good. Look at it. It's not a good.
Let me look at it. I never played it. Let me play it.
I'm not playing it either.
I'm gonna play it.
Liar.
Real quick. Skip ad. Oh wow.
This is
She's
ridiculous.
a great grandma. Yeah. Pretty ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Now I gotta clean my browser history.
And bleach your eyes. And bleach your eyes.
He's got 99.1% for
Oh my
likes.
god.
Some of my shit's only got 90 some, 80 something. Damn.
Don't read the comments. Oh my god, the guys are in there going crazy over this.
They like it?
Yeah.
Great grandma porn.
Men are sick, like I said before.
Wow, there's one lady with missing teeth. Oh, I gotta send you this.
That's never a problem.
Yeah, because she's gnawing on him right now.
Nom, 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 nom.
She's gnawing, so you know that she's able to probably give the
He's gonna have to give his phone a bath.
Wow, she's missing like all of her teeth. I bet that's the best blowjob he's ever had.
But missing with no teeth? One of my guy friends had got that, he told me the story how shut up, Keisha. One of my guy friends had met someone who did that, pulled out the teeth and went to work, and I was like, wow.
With no shame, huh? Just
it was a surprise. She's like, I gotta show you something. I mean that's what he told me. She's like, he said she had to show him something, like, and took him out. It's like, have you ever had these before? I was like, I don't know. I mean, he said, I don't know. That's what he said. And he said, that's telling what he's told me. That's my friend. He told me that's what happened. And I was like, yo, that's wild. You're a wild boy for that one. He was a wild boy. He's a wild one.
Wow.
It wasn't me. It was my friend.
I am just aghast. Wow.
Well, I mean, you find yourself in weird situations like, wow, do I stop or do I keep going? Do I go as it happens, you know? And that's what he probably thought, like, yo, nobody's gonna ever know unless I tell him. So he might just like, fuck, I'm gonna go for it and see what it's like.
Fucking gonna go for it.
I
like
can
that.
tell you that if I was ever with a man, I don't care what age, and he took his teeth out, I would leave.
I would vomit.
Well,
I might vomit after I leave, but I would leave. I'd be like, you can put those back in. I gotta go. Bye. See ya.
that's very ableist of you.
How's
that
that
mean?
ableist?
What's that mean?
Please pull the thing back up for her because I can't define it properly.
I just saw a headline today that said somebody was labeled as ableist, and I don't even know what that means.
It was Lizzo. Ableist language is a word or phrase that devalues people who have a disability. Though often inverted, ableist language suggests that people with disabilities are abnormal.
Wow, okay.
Not having teeth is not a disability. That means you didn't brush when you were younger.
No, that's not always the case. It's not always the case. That I mean.
See, I was giving them credit for just not using a toothbrush.
I mean, you never know. You could have any reason.
Are you guys good about going to the dentist?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't. I didn't go have my teeth cleaned for like 20 years. I said
I
it.
just went Monday.
And I did
I have
it.
my teeth cleaned 4 times a year.
And it cost me $1,200 to get my teeth cleaned.
They do that deep cleaning.
$1,200, and that's because insurance paid half. And I couldn't afford it when I didn't have dental insurance because I was like, who's going to pay $2,400 to get their teeth cleaned? I'm not going to do it. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to do it. I could have afforded it, but I didn't want to afford it. So I was like, I can't afford it. Fuck it. I'm not doing it. So then I got dental insurance, and then they were like, okay, it's $1,200. I'm like, well, that's better. Okay, fuck it, I'll do it. So every single week I had to go for 4 weeks straight. And they did a quadrant. They said they were going to do each week. And it took 4 weeks. And then after that, they said, if your pockets don't close some, because my pockets were deep, we're going to have to laser your gums. So I was like, oh my God, this is what you get for not taking care of your teeth. I hated going to the dentist. I just fucking hated it. But I would use the pick at home thinking that really was helping me. And I didn't have any like tartar, or what do you call it, plaque in the front of my teeth or the back, because I would always use those picks. But they're like, it's below your gums. That's the problem. I said, oh, okay. Thought I was doing my preventative maintenance at home.
Hard lesson to learn.
Yep. It's a lot of money to just, but I did it. I got it over with. Now I can go for regular cleanings, they said, and I have to go every 4 months.
Yep, I go every 4 months.
That's good. Do you go every 4 months by choice?
I go every 4 months by recommendation of my dentist.
Yeah. That's what they told me to do. I wanted to go like every 2 months, but they thought that was a little.
No, my insurance won't pay for that. My insurance pays for, because usually they only pay for 2 cleanings a year.
Right.
But my insurance pays for 4 because my dentist told them that I'm what they call a rapid builder, which means that like plaque can build rapidly under my gums.
Right.
So if they don't clean it out every 4 months, then it'll be a problem.
Right.
So, and they don't want to pay more money.
Right.
I just went this Monday.
Oh shit.
and everything was fine. I had an 8:30 appointment. I was out by 9 o'clock. So
I got some loose and it pisses me off like here from not taking care of them. So y'all need to make sure you go get your teeth clean.
And before you do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, all that good stuff. It's about that time.
Mm-hmm. Now we get to go eat.
We have Marcy Diamond. Her Twitter is Marcy Diamond 2. Why is it 2? Because it's her second Twitter. They banned the first one. Almost had a third one. You can find her at TikTok at Marcy Diamond. Check out our website, www.paul.life. I am Roz Mix. You can find me at Roz_Mix on Twitter and TikTok. Same name. Make sure you search YouTube for Roz Mix. Watch my videos. Subscribe to all the good stuff. We have Ken Shock. Ken Shock is at KenShock29 on Twitter. Add her, follow her. Don't jump in her DMs. Just send her message. Send her pictures of World of Warcraft, and she'll enjoy you. Tag her in that, and she'll be your friend for life.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before we head out today?
Go get your teeth clean.
Words? Go get your teeth clean. Go get your body clean. And fellas, if you have a chance, if a woman says she want to take out her teeth, find out what that's about. That's what I'm going to say. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you guys next week.